Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I can't help but kind of giggle because here I am changing my craft room once again. So today I will not have a regular collage video or any other sort of craft video. I'm sorry. This is just making me it's kind of funny, frustrating, and also a little bit overwhelming as well as exciting. So yes, I did change my craft room once again. I've been busy, you guys. I have been busy. Look at the explosion of all sorts. So today I'm going to go ahead, take you along, and see how fast I can clean this craft room up. Do you remember I had those shelf units here? Yep, everything is a mess. Those shelf units were on this table over here. It was really closing off my craft room. I was feeling claustrophobic in here. So my husband and I, we hummed and we hawed and came up with an idea. So over here, I had that china cabinet. I don't know if you remember. I will insert a photo. I used it down here to put my junk journals on. But things were not working in here. I don't know how many moves and how many tries it takes until you get a craft room the way you want it. So we moved that china cabinet back upstairs into our dining room. And then that cubic shelf that I had underneath the window here, we moved to that wall. Then my husband added a shelf up on top for me. We then took and put those units that we had standing on here, stacked them over there, and then pushed this table that I had here, the folding table, up against the wall. Therefore, it really opened up my space here. Now, this is in the evening that I'm recording this, on a Monday evening, and I'm hoping to have this video ready for you by Tuesday morning. Good luck, right? So I'm going to go ahead and set you up on my camera stand here, and I'm going to do a speed cleanup. Well, hello my friends. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is brought to you by another gigantic mess. Now, I'm kind of giggling because I think this is kind of funny, overwhelming, and exciting all at the same time. Yes, I changed my craft room slightly once again. Today you will be seeing a video of me cleaning this up and some explanations. There will not be a craft video today. But if you enjoy cleaning and organizing, then stay tuned. So before I prop you up here on my camera stand, I want to explain a little bit something to you. So remember on that wall, I had a china cabinet over there that we had refinished. We moved that china cabinet back upstairs into the dining room because things were just not working for me in here. That cubic shelf that is on that wall right now was underneath the window here, okay? And then my husband got me another shelf up on top there. And I don't know if you remember, these cabinet units were on top of this table here, facing this way. Although it was handy, but I found it very closed off, claustrophobic, because it came out to here and the units were this high and I was stuck in that little area and I felt very closed off. I did not like it and I did not enjoy it. So something had to give. So that is what we did. My husband and I came in here one day, hummed and hawed, and thought, well, what can we do to change that? this is the idea that we came up with, and that's what we did. But with that being said, of course, I have a mess again. So that's what I will be doing today. I'm going to try and do a speed clean. And this is in the evening, so I don't know how good the lighting will be. And it is Monday evening, and I'm hoping to have this video ready for you by Tuesday morning. Wish me luck, right? So welcome. Welcome to my mess and welcome to my channel. Let's get this space cleaned up. I am all done cleaning up now. Took me a couple of hours. I put you on speed mode, and I am loving it. Without the cupboards up on top there and the table more in the middle, this feels a lot more open. It doesn't feel so claustrophobic. I am absolutely loving it. Will I be changing something again in the future? I don't know. We are always changing things to make it work for us, right? But I think for now, I think I'm going to be good now for quite a while. Oh, I'm just loving this space so much. So I've got this whole counter here to work on, or table, and part of this as well if I want to. Oh, right, I was going to put my fall stuff away. With it being November around the corner, I will not be using my fall stuff anymore. So that is going to go back up over here, and then my winter and Christmas projects or containers are going to come down here. I like to have them beside me, whatever season I am working on. Same with the journals I'm working on. I like to have them close to me. So I explained a whole bunch of stuff on my last studio vlog. So I'm not going to do a detailed tour as I did that all last time. I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of share here a little bit how much I'm loving my space. I have all my things that I use on a regular basis all right here beside me, including these drawers, and also these caddies that I have here on this table. I can easily grab it and then just put it here beside me if I need to. Or if the grandkiddos are here and they want to use this table for crafting, then I'll just go ahead and move those two containers up on top of my printer, and then they can use this table. I do have foldable chairs in my spare room here that I pull out when they are here. I think the only thing that I did not explain to you last time when I did a craft room tour is what I have underneath this table. So down there, I have a whole basket. I know it's kind of dark. It is in the evening that I'm recording this. I have a whole basket full of Daphne's diary, magazines, and cutouts, as well as scraps and more scraps. My old typewriter that I got gifted, as well as these are items I'm going to be getting rid of. Those are all my extras. Again, my daughter is going to be coming here and working in my craft room again, and she will most likely take those with. Or I think she did go through them and I might be selling those. I'm not sure. And then I'll go ahead and just swing you around. Oh, I feel like I can take a deep breath now. I think I'm going to sleep really well tonight. That is our extra spare room in the back. That's our storage room. And I did bring my Cricut and my sewing machine in there. There's a closet in there as well. I don't use those two very often, so they went in there. So I've got, so my extra stamps, these are seasonal stamps. So I'm not going to be using these very often. That's why they came in the back here. This I'm going to be using to put my Happy Mail in. I do have Happy Mail, but I have it in another basket right now. But that's what I want to use that for. These are all books that I want to turn into journals one day. Those are my finished journals, and these are journals I'm working in, as well as I have a bunch of signatures in here to make a journal. And then I just put my little window, rose window up there. I absolutely love it. And then I explained most of this last time. I know I reorganized it slightly today. You did see earlier, sorry about the shadow. There was a big pile of stuff here that I was donating. It feels so good to get rid of stuff. If I could give you one word of advice from one crafter to another, I'm sure most of you know this, but if you are a beginner and you are going thrifting for crafted items, be very, very careful of what you bring home. When you are in the moment, you think, oh, I will use this, and oh yeah, I'll take that, and I'll need that for something, and maybe I'll use that for something else in the future. And before you know it, you have way too much. And then you're overwhelmed, and then you can't even create properly because you're so overwhelmed. So I am set here. I don't think I need to go thrifting for a long time again. However, if I am going to go stop at the thrift store, I am going to be very, very cautious of what I take. It will have to be absolutely very special or something that I know I will absolutely use. It's just something to be mindful for when you go crafting, or when you go thrifting, to not maybe overbuy. Unless you have a giant craft room, which I don't have a giant craft room. I think my craft room is just the right size. If I had a bigger one, I would have more junk, right? That's how I look at it. So that will be it for today. Also, underneath this table, I have a box of magazines I want to go through, as well as those are all my gardening books I want to go through as well. So I know this was a bit of a video that was not planned. I was just going to go ahead and clean in here and put everything away and get everything organized, and not even let you guys know that I made another change because I was kind of embarrassed about it. I thought, well, what will people think? What will viewers think that I changed it again? Well, you know what? I just want to be honest on my channel. It just happens. Sometimes you just change your mind, and it's okay to change your mind. It's your space. It's your life. You're the one creating in the space, so you have a right to always change your mind, and don't ever feel bad about it. So I'm going to go ahead and just say thank you so much for coming along, being patient with me. I'm still learning all the things about the craft world. I've been in it for a few years now, but trust me, I'm very, very green behind the ears. I am learning from so many wonderful creators, and also on my own I'm learning. And I know my videos may not always be the most creative, but you guys, I am trying, and with time, I know that things will change and I will get better, and I will be making more journals, hopefully. My wish and my dream one day is to make journals to sell. Now, I don't know if that will ever happen, but that is my dream, and I can dream all I want, right? Dreaming is free. These are all my ideals magazines, including those up there. And that is all my scrapbooking stuff. And oh my goodness, I have so many empty books that I would like to fill up. Those are all the ones I have finished, the pages. And also a bunch of journals I have finished. But I would like to get back into scrapbooking again. I just don't know if I would film that, or if that's something that I would just do on the spare time on my own. Because lots of family photos will be going in there. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that in the future. But that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, so I got to go ahead and close this video up so I can edit it for you, so I can have it up for you for tomorrow morning. My plan was not to even have a video tomorrow because I'm also reorganizing a bunch of other things in my house. I was feeling overwhelmed, and I thought, oh no, I'm just not even going to have a video Tuesday. It's too much. But then when I started cleaning in here, I thought, well, why not videotape it and make that into a video? But you all know that it takes a lot longer doing anything when you are videotaping, right? But that is it for today. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope you will all enjoy this video tomorrow when I upload it. Hope you give me some positive feedback, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.